folks. The Land Rover series for the Love of Rugby has been a big hit. Had a lot of reaction to it, so we hope you like this, the final instalment from Airlie Beach in Queensland. Here's Tim Sheridan.
To celebrate Rugby World Cup 2015 and the true spirit of rugby, Land Rover has been taking us to some amazing places on the map of Australian rugby. We went to Chile Hobart to meet the Taroona Penguins and visited their Jackaroo fullback Cody Hall on wonderful Bruny Island. Across in South Australia, grape country isn't where you'd expect to find rugby, but try telling that to the proud and successful Barossa Rams. In the centre of New South Wales, we hit the road with those ships of the desert, the mighty Cobar Camels. And in the snowy mountains, two wonderful teenage twins showed us how rugby's horizons could still do with some expanding. So where to after all of that? Well, the tropics, of course. Here in the north of Australia, the weather's getting warmer and the rugby seasons are coming to a close. We're in Airlie Beach and the Whitsunday Raiders are in the finals.
My name's Trent Brown. I live in Airlie Beach in the Whitsundays. I own a local air charter company doing scenic flights around the Whitsundays and the Great Barrier Reef.
We're attracted to the northern tip of Hamilton Island, Whitsundays.
We do some transfers around the Whitsunday Islands as well. Quite busy, lots of tourists coming here, so it's just unbelievable. You take people up and it's better than they expect, and it's good to see the smile on their face when you get them up in the air. So you get to do that all week and then go out on the weekend and play rugby with the Raiders, so it's a pretty good lifestyle.
Trent, there's Hayman Island down there. You've got a couple of players who work there. How do they get across to the mainland?
Yeah, a couple of the boys live and work on Hayman Island. They'll sometimes come across by boat, but they would prefer to come across by helicopter or seaplane when they can, and they do that quite often.
Trent, do you ever get sick of doing this all day?
It's pretty hard to get sick of it. It's certainly not the worst office in the world.
Our coach Rama started with the Whitsunday Raiders this year. He's in his young 30s, background in professional rugby, so he brings all of that to the team and makes us a better side.
My name's Rama Chand. I'm the head coach of the Whitsunday Raiders, based out in Airlie Beach. We play in the Mackay District Rugby Union competition. We're only fielding a first grade this year, and we've got a big semi-final tomorrow against Cuttable to see if we can make it through to the grand final a couple of weeks' time. We'll start with one hit. So I was born in Fiji. I moved to New Zealand straight after university. I sort of went overseas and played rugby over in Europe, and now I sort of ended up taking a coaching role within about 6 weeks. The Reds sort of approached me. There was a position vacant to be the development officer for the region. So now I work for the Queensland Reds as a DO. So I've been coaching the Raiders for a good five or so months. Really loving my time over here in Airlie Beach. It's a fantastic town. My life sort of revolves around rugby now, so I'm full-time rugby with the Reds and also with the Raiders. It's pretty awesome.
This weekend we're playing Cuttable, which is definitely the toughest team that we have to play in the competition. It's going to be a really close game, a really physical game. If we win the major semi-final, then we go straight through to the grand final. So a lot's on the line. We really want that week off before the grand final.
So we catch a bus. We'll go with our supporters as well. So we'll take a bus trip all the way up to Mackay. It'll take about 2 hours to get there. The bus trips on the way back to Airlie Beach are always good fun as well.
At Quarry Park in Mackay, the Raiders needed a form reversal against Cuttable.
Come boys! Let's go Raiders!
Having lost 3 times this year to the Camel Box, the Raiders' set piece looked ready for a dominant day. They led early, but a forfeit the week before had left them a bit underdone.
Every week, getting together with the guys, just like another family. Overall, it's just an amazing lifestyle up here.
So these boys over here, they don't get paid to play rugby. They do it week in, week out, just to put in a good effort for the love of rugby, really.
The Raiders defeated 25-8. Cuttable went straight to the grand final. For the Raiders, one more match for the chance to win a 3rd straight title. Well, it's been a hell of a lot of fun, but of course we've only just scratched the surface of the game of rugby in Australia. One thing's for certain though, the love we've seen for the game of rugby is the kind that lasts forever.